3-cell.
We'll need full power for liftoff. Need full power for a while. Here we go. And full. It's pretty slow.
Yeah, 4-cell has a lot of power compared to this.
That is really slow. Well, that's kind of my crappy 3-cell too. It's not my good battery. Full power. And straight up. It's enough to have fun with, but you know what? I would say it's nice if you're just learning this plane. I'll say you'll get bored pretty quickly with it. Inverted? Did you get that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that lower to the ground because I'm still learning the plane. That wasn't the plane, that was me spazzing out because I'm wearing gloves. I don't know why it's cold out here today. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, here's a low, nice low, slow pass. Okay, let's do a high-speed pass. And that's all there is, guys. Not much. Good if you're learning how to fly EDF jets. I'd say this is a perfect setup. It's the smoothest EDF jet I've ever flown. Alright, should we land it? Cut the throttle. Watch how it flares in. Go ahead and flare it, flare it, flare it. It's about the slowest landing plane I've ever seen. Kind of exaggerated it just to show you how slow it'll land on that 3-cell. Great little trainer. Alright, let's pop a 4-cell in this thing. 1800 milliamp 4-cell zippy. I think it's like a 40C or something like that. It's pretty heavy duty battery, but I still heat it up pretty good with this plane, and about 2 minutes 45 seconds my alarm goes off, and the battery comes back pretty hot. I'm not even supposed to be running really a 4-cell with this motor, but you know, I like it.
And that's all that matters.
That's exactly right, till I blow up the engine and can't get it back home. Okay, pre-flight, don't forget. Alright, I don't need full power, but I use it anyway. Okay, resetting my time, here we go. I think I'm just getting used to the plane. It feels slow to me today. It's got a little lift. Let me trim it. Oh, not really. Okay, sorry. I was trimming. Straight up. Just showing you it'll never stop. Well, it has more than 1-to-1 thrust ratio. Full speed. And straight up. I need to be careful how long I hold that thing at full power, because I will blow that engine if I don't calm down. kind of fun to be able to do that, isn't it? It just to have an unlimited amount of power. I don't think it goes inverted very well with this 4-cell. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, no. The nose wanted to drop right out of the sky. I had the battery pushed back really about as far as I could possibly get it in this plane, and it's still a little bit nose heavy. I bet this battery comes back red hot. I've been pushing it a little bit. There's your slow flyby. I better land it because I already flew this battery a little bit. So landings are easy. You just cut the throttle and flare that sucker in, and if you need a little throttle, just add it. Okay, lifting up, flare it, goes as long as you can. Ah, beautiful touchdown, huh? Hey guys, RC Roller here with a new Hobby King T-45 64mm EDF jet. I'm going to go through some of the problems I've had with this plane over the last few weeks. I've finally got this thing dialed in where I think I'm going to own it for years without a problem. But I did have some severe problems, and I'd like for you to not have those if you're planning on getting this plane. If not, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video before of the flying. Let's come on in here and take a look at the biggest problem I had here. This servo here runs through some, I don't know what you call them, couplings, but what I actually had to use was motor oil. You could probably try something else, but I wanted something that wasn't going to dissolve. And I put it on the wires and ran it in and out until I got that thing smoothed out. But I did that before I put the plane in the air. I did not do that. I burned the servo. The wires became very stiff and rigid and hard to push through. So if you add the motor oil to this and push them in and out, in and out, in and out. I even had to cut away some of this white coupling here that the wires are running into. Okay, otherwise it was bending wrong. Main thing is make sure that it flows freely. Make sense? Okay. Other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at the battery bay here. I had to cut away some substantial stuff to fit my 1800mm in here, and then just I wedged a couple of these in here to make sure it was stiff and didn't move around during flight. Other than that, not a big deal. And this is how I had mine running. You can see I had to lock the wire over here to keep off of the servo, and waboom. Okay. If you're building this for the first time, let's go ahead and take a look inside of here. That's very, very, very difficult to get to. Okay, so what we had to do in order to make that work was I had to cut this whole bottom section off right here, completely remove everything, pull the motor out, install my 4800 kilovolt motor, and put everything back in and glued it. As you can see, you can barely even tell I did that. So you're not going to make your model look worse, and you're going to save yourself a lot of time if you just go ahead and cut the thing up and drop your EDF housing out of there. Okay, what else did I run into on this? Obviously the wheels were goofy, so I put some smaller wheels on there. The front one's kind of been a problem. It wobbles, but I guess I don't care enough to replace it yet. Other than that, you can see they already put the spars in here, support and everything. Not much to do. It's a really well built motor, plane I mean. And the foam on this is great. It's very durable. The nose cone you're probably going to bust off like everybody else. I went with a coffee cup into a bomb and it looks like crap. So at least you know that's not the direction to go. I'm going to save you guys a lot of headache in the first dial in. Let's see what this plane looks like. Let's see what this plane looks like when you've got it fully dialed in. Okay, come on in here close and let's take a look. Let's take a look at the angle of the elevator, which is this. Let's see how much the throw is on that. You ready? This is full throw, which is how I fly it. There's full up, full down. Why don't you give them a side view of that? Full down, full up. Good. You'll probably want to put your dual rate on this because it's a pretty fast plane. At least it is now. No, let's look at our ailerons. Let's see what the throw ended up like on that. You ready? There's full, full. This is almost for doing stunts and wanting to. I really don't fly like this. I fly like that. See the difference? There's my dual rate setting. Let's come in from the side and show them the full so they can see what I angled it like. Okay, that's full. That's kind of for stunts, but a little spastic. Boom, there's dual rates. That's what I actually fly at when I'm trying to haul butt. Good. Alright, I think that's pretty good. What we have is a 4800 kilovolt motor in it. I have a 60 amp ESC, and then I'm running an 1800 milliamp 4-cell battery on this thing, one of the Zippies. And that seems to give it almost too much power. I really don't hit full throttle with it very often. And this is the Don's Wicked 4800 kilovolt motor. I was running in that on the video. He really does not recommend 4-cell, but you know, if I blow it up, I just buy another engine. So far, so good though. I also run this thing the same exact setup. I just have a different setting on the radio where I throw in a 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery, and I don't know which one I enjoy more. It lightens the plane a little bit, and I'm able to do more acrobats, but it doesn't go straight up. With a 4-cell, I'm going. I've got more than 1-to-1 thrust ratio. It'll go straight up as long as I want to. A 3-cell, it dies out. Yeah, I sure don't get 1-to-1 out of it. But if you're looking for a rocket, the 4-cell 4800 kilovolt turns this thing into a rocket. Pretty light plane. I was surprised. I think that's about all I can show you about it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative for those of you that are building this plane. I can't think of anything else I ran into that's going to cause you a problem. It is by far my favorite EDF plane. It flies like a dream, and it's probably one of my fastest. It's surprising that a plane this size, being a 64 millimeter, pushes this hard. I was surprised. I had a smaller airplane with the same setup that did not go this fast, and oars have as much push. Hope you enjoyed it. RC Roller out.